versatility, going with a clubhouse guy. Give me Eduardo Escobar in this one.
Yeah, listen, I like it. No complaints there.
All right, shortstop. Moving on.
Lindor.
I'll tell you one thing. If they did get Correa, we would have a very interesting conversation.
Yes.
But
I don't know if we would, because I think
no disrespect to Kiner Falefa. He's a great, useful ball player to have, but he is not on the same level as Lamar.
Yeah, no, I mean,
he's a placeholder. He's a
placeholder.
Mark Canha or Dom Smith. Again, we're back to that Yankees second base. You have two guys who've been playing the position a little bit on and off. I don't know if Dom's been playing more first base, but I know he was tooled into that left field spot. But I have both of them in that position versus Joey Gallo. Corey, who do you have in this matchup?
I'll tell you what, Mark Canha, very pleasant surprise to start the year. But they brought in Canha. I was like, all right, he's a good MLB player. Guy who's going to, get some starts here, platoon maybe. He's been awesome to start the season. Dom Smith had a phenomenal spring training, too, hitting over 400 in spring training. I know he's not really getting as much at-bats as he'd like right now. I'm going to go with the Mets platoon, actually, here. I like having a really good lefty-righty platoon. You don't want that for every single position. But I think that left field spot, considering their lineup, it's not a bad mix between the two of them. And Canha could play all three outfield positions, not necessarily Gold Glove level, but he could play them. He played center field the other day, so I'm going to go with the Mets lefty-righty platoon here. Joey Gallo, listen, guy could go out there and hit 40-plus home runs at any given moment. He's also going to hit 200 and possibly, under the Mendoza line there. Phenomenal power, one of the best power hitters in the game. He does not hit for average at all. I'm going to go with the lefty-righty platoon.
You have to hit the ball to be one of the best power hitters in the game.
You got to hit today.
Sure did.
The problem I had... See, here's the thing. This is why the Yankees are the Yankees, because when a guy like Gallo comes around and goes to it comes from Texas, where he's like this underappreciated star, he hits 40 home runs, and he comes to the Yankees, and the Yankees fans are on this guy every minute of every day because he cannot hit the Bronx side of a barn with a tennis racket. This exposes players like Gallo that come to this town, because this town is going to eat up and spit out Gallo for lunch because he is a terrible ball player. Okay. Oh. Yes, he's got a good arm. He plays a good field. He strikes out. Think about this. In 2021, he struck out 213 times and he got 99 hits and 111 walks. He struck out more than he was productive. He is a net negative 25% of the time that he gets up to the plate. He gives you 0 at 25% of the time. Absolutely nothing he gives you. And this is the analytics stuff that's killing you, because the 40 times he touches a ball in a season, they happen to leave the yard. He does nothing for you. 2 men on base, and he strikes out. That does nothing. A ground ball to the left side advances the runners. That does something. He does none of that. He is a terrible ball player. I would take, I don't know. Gallo's going to be gone soon. I can't stand, the Yankees fans are going to run him out of town before the season's over. Mark my words. Yep. He's not a good ball player. I would take anybody. There's not many people I wouldn't take over him. In all honesty, I think he's
Joey Gallo is a 2-time Gold Glove winner, which I know Gold Glove, whatever. He is a premier defender in left field. Yes,
he's Juan Lagares with power. That's what he is. He's Juan Lagares with power.
I mean, I think there's a big difference.
Lagares also was a 2-time All-Star
ball player there. Listen.
He was a 2-time All-Star on last place team. They had to send somebody to the All-Star game.
Listen, I mean, I don't know if we're just gonna just beat the dead horse. Yes, Joey Gallo strikes out a lot. Like, we get it.
Joey Gallo
doesn't have high batting average. Yeah, we get it. He does produce. He does drive in runs. He does hit home runs. It is today's baseball, which is frustrating to watch. He did also, I believe, lead the league last year in bunt base hits. So he is willing to lay down bunts when they put the shift on him, which is something I hope he continues to do.
On the line.
Well, today they had 4 outfielders against them.
Yeah, and how
listen,
about that? That's a good point. And I'm taking. Honestly, I went into this past weekend saying Gallo, Gallo, Gallo. I left this weekend now saying Canha and Dom because, for God's sake, Gallo, what are you doing, man?
Wait a
Joey
second.
Joey Gallo couldn't hit Chris Rock at the Oscars. Like, he is fucking terrible. He
But
is
what-
terrible.
The four outfielders makes no sense because the only balls that he hits in the the balls that he hits in the gaps are gone. He had 13 doubles last year and 1 triple. Why are you putting 4 outfielders for? He never hits the ball in the outfield.
Four
The only time the ball
outfieldership.
goes into the outfield, it's
I'm sorry.
gone.
It's got to be Canha at this rate, and honestly, it could probably have been anybody on the Mets side. Moving on, center field, we could probably make this one quick.